What's up, everyone? Welcome back to today's 2-minute drill. Today we're talking about motivation. And I'll start off with a question. What motivates you? Some of the things that come to mind when I think about motivation are coaches, your parents. For some, maybe it's a paycheck. For others, maybe it's a new job. And ultimately, there's nothing wrong with having those as motivational factors. But what I think we'll see as we play out some of these scenarios is that sometimes the motivation for those things runs out. What happens if there's strain in a relationship? Or maybe you attained something and now you're chasing for other motivation. What I think we need to see, what's written in God's Word, is that there's a motivational factor that supersedes and transcends all of these other circumstances so that it's not bound by those circumstances. So let's look at it together. 2 Corinthians 5, verse 14. For the love of Christ controls us. As it's written in another translation, for the love of Christ compels us. Control and compel, those are two very impactful words, saying that there's something inside of me that is just controlling, it's compelling me to do these things. That's Christ's love. Well, what love is he talking about? He's talking about the gospel. The love that Christ showed for us by going to the cross and dying on our behalf compels us, knowing that I was rightfully going to that cross. I should have been going to the cross. But Christ stood in and died on my behalf so that I can live, as it's later written there in verse 15, that I will not live for myself, but I will live for Christ. Everything that I will do because of what Christ did, I'm compelled to live for him. That's the motivational factor that we need, that supersedes all of those circumstances. It's not bound by certain scenarios. It's not bound by a circumstance. It's bound by God's love for us. I hope that that encourages you as you seek Christ's love as your sole motivational force moving forward in your day-to-day life.